phone the wrong way to not have it be like the thin in the center of the screen. Anyway, I'm almost 3 weeks out from my surgery. Tomorrow is 3 weeks. I'm feeling a little bit worse this week and having like a lot of migraines. I've never been one that could tie my symptoms to the weather, but it's been like a really like snow and a big storm, and I know a lot of people have issues during that, so perhaps that's why. I'm also having like my lymph nodes really hurt, like right in here, and having like a lot of pressure in the back of my head when I change positions, like pretty miserable pressure actually, so I don't know what that is. I also wasn't having migraines much pre-surgery, so all of that is new post-surgery. However, I'm still not in as much pain as I thought I would be. I am taking Tylenol, but that's all. I still haven't been able to wash my hair. Tomorrow is day 21, so I get to shower, which I'm excited about. I mean, not really that excited. I actually really don't care that much, but it will be nice to wash my hair. What else? I've been mainly just hanging out. I'm trying not to do too much, but it's definitely hard not to like try and jump back into life a good bit. My daughter is super sick, has like a 103.9 fever on Tylenol, so I'm definitely worried about her. All she wants to do is cuddle. Also worried about myself getting sick. Yawning is pretty painful with my lymph nodes right now, but coughing and sneezing are not super fun this early fused, so I'm really not wanting to get sick. She came back strep, RSV, flu, and COVID negative, so that's all good. I guess it's just some random bug she picked up at school. But yeah, my neck brace is broken. It's been broken for a while. There's supposed to be, where is it? Here? Is it there? No. Maybe this isn't the broken side. Hold on. Is it this side? I don't know. Somewhere on one of these sides, there's supposed to be a Velcro pad that's not there. It like completely pulled off and won't stick anymore. So I reached out to Aspen to see if like they won't sell straight to consumer even though you can buy it on Amazon. But I reached out to see if they had replacement parts because I imagine it would be super easy for me to like stick a piece of Velcro on here, but they never replied to me, which I'm a little bit annoyed about. But regardless, my surgeon wrote me a prescription to get a new one, so I'm working with the company to get that shipped to me. Last time I got a neck brace, when I got this neck brace, I had to go to the clinic. It was like a prosthetic clinic, and it was good because it was my first time in a neck brace, so they showed me kind of how to work it and where it should be sitting. But now that I've already been in one for 6-7 months, I don't really need that, and as I'm pretty recent post-fusion, it's not very comfortable to drive far, and the closest one of those to my house is like an hour, so I'm glad to work with this company because they'll just ship me one. Other than that, not many updates. My scar looks great. My steri strips still haven't fallen off. I was told they would fall off after about 14 days, and we're at 21 days. But tomorrow I can take the Tecoderm off in the gauze and shower, so I imagine after that they will fall off. I don't have like stitches or staples that need removed or anything, and I am overjoyed about that. I don't know why, but that is a huge phobia of mine, having stitches removed. And most people like on Facebook support groups that I saw who had at least decompression surgeries all had just like massive amounts of stitches or staples usually, and I don't have those, so I'm freaking thrilled. Yeah, other than that, I'm working past the nerve pain. My doctor prescribed me gabapentin, something like that, which I know a lot of people take. I also know a lot of people hate. So I was very nervous about getting on it. I heard a lot of bad side effects like swelling, made them really dizzy, made them really tired. Honestly, my nerve pain was so intense that I will take all the side effects. But it's been great. Even since day one, it has dulled the pain, and I'm about at least a week in now, and it's pretty much gone. So I'm super thankful to that medicine. And I'm also not having any reactions, at least that I can discern, are coming from that. I mean, I'm tired all the time and I'm dizzy all the time, so I really can't say that, I don't know, I am or am not having those reactions. So right now I'm mainly just trying to get through migraines, and this pressure stuff. It's like if I would sit up, I would get like a really intense like pressure headache that like just shoots up from the back of my head. I'm also finding it hard and very uncomfortable to sleep. I didn't really have issues sleeping. Oh, sorry, my head's it's the end of the day and the pain's getting to me a little bit. I didn't have an issue sleeping with the brace on. I found it easy to sleep like on my back and even on my sides. But sleeping with the fusion, I feel like I'm gonna sound completely out of it right now, but it feels, I can't feel the back of my head still. It just feels like there's just something in my head. Like, I guess because I can feel to like here. Actually, not really. I can't feel any of this. But when I get pain there, it's so weird to like have pain, but like I can't feel. None of this makes any sense. Hopefully at least somebody out there who had this done will understand what I'm saying. But anyway, if I sleep on my sides, which is my preferred way to sleep, because if I sleep on my back, I feel like I can't breathe. Like my chest really hurts. Sleeping on my back is very uncomfortable. I'm getting like a lot of pain back in this area, so to sleep on it, it hurts, and the neck brace pushes like on my incision. I'm not gonna lie, I put 2 pads in the back of my neck brace because when I was sleeping, it just felt like the neck brace like pushed so far into my incision, and I forgot to take them off before I went to my neurosurgeon appointment, and he was like, "What are you doing with 2 pads on there?" And I was like, "I'm sorry." So I took it off. But anyway, sleeping on my back is really uncomfortable, but sleeping on my sides, I try and like I wake up a lot because I'm uncomfortable, so I try and like move side to side, but I get really bad pain like through this area regardless of what side I sleep on. The other night I slept on my back all night and I still woke up with like intense pain throughout this area. So yeah, I'm trying not to like, I'm feeling way better than I ever thought I would be, but I'm trying not to like get discouraged that I'm still feeling all these things because it's only been 3 weeks. But yeah, I don't know. So this is my 3-week update, and I'll keep you updated in the future. Hi y'all, it's Lake in here. I just wanted to give a quick 1-month post-surgery update, mainly because I would love if other people out there did that so I could be looking at it right now. So I don't know, hopefully down the line someone who is a month out of their surgery can use this and see what I went through, or see if what they're experiencing is normal. But yeah, actually tomorrow is when I'm like 1 month. No, today. It's, really exhausting to be sitting at home all the time. Yeah, so today I'm 1 month post my OC fusion and decompression surgery. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling worse than I was pre-surgery. I'm trying not to like let that weight sit on my shoulders. I know the recovery is really long for this, like 2 years to completely heal any brainstem compression, and spinal cord compression, so I'm trying to give myself lots of time, but not many of my symptoms are gone. My main symptom pre-surgery was really bad tachycardia and dysautonomia, and that hasn't changed at all. My heart rate is still incredibly high. My heart rate was a bit lower immediately post-surgery, but I'm realizing now that I was on a lot of medicines that lower your heart rate a lot, so I think that was probably why. So that hasn't changed at all. I'm working to get into a cardiologist. I want to give the surgery time to do what it's supposed to do, but I can't have my resting heart rate be over 100 for the next 2 years. Even my sleeping heart rate is like over 90. Resting heart rate is like 100 to 120, just like sitting on the couch and doing anything upright, it's like over 170, 190. So that is, I just can't let that happen for the next 2 years. So hoping to get into a cardiologist to kind of get that, like sitting here it's 110. Get my heart rate down for a while. So yeah, that hasn't changed at all. I was having a lot of dystonias, like involuntary body movements. I'm still having them, but at a much lower rate. So that is good. I was having a hard time using my hands. I still am to a degree, but I think that's gotten a little bit better. So that would be great if it continued improving in that direction. Besides that, my headaches are much worse. Before my surgery, I was having like pressure headaches that felt like CSF headaches, but they're way worse now. They're just as bad as when I had a really bad spinal fluid leak a couple years ago. So I don't know if that is like normal post-surgery, or maybe I do have a leak or something. I'm trying to like ignore it and give it some time maybe to like heal, but it's getting really bad. Like I need to be laying down most of the day, or I just have this massive orthostatic headache. So that is much worse than before surgery. I was having another headache where I was just in this one spot all the time, and my surgeon, like an ice pick, my surgeon said that it made sense that I was having a headache there because there was like an artery. Due to my instability, the artery was like pushing into my brainstem and compressing my brainstem, and where that compression was made sense that I would have a headache right here. So this headache is gone, which is really good. I am having some other like ice pick headaches in the back of my head, which I presume are from surgery, so I'm not too worried about that. My main worry post-surgery is like the pressure headaches I'm having. I'm having some pain at my incision, near my incision. There's one spot that hurts kind of to the right of my incision, and if I run my finger over it, it feels like maybe that's where like the plate is, so I'm having a little bit of pain there. My steri strips are still on. They're supposed to fall off around like 14 days, and mine are still on a month out. I'm told not to pick them off, just let them naturally come off, but they're still on. My incision is super itchy. Where the hair is growing back is super itchy, which it feels ridiculous to be complaining about being itchy, but like I'm so itchy. I just want to like scratch my incision, which obviously I'm not gonna do. But one of my steri strips fell off and my scar is barely visible, which is wild to like, especially with EDS, scarring is big, so I have like virtually no scar that I can see, which is just wild. And starting in the next couple weeks, I'm supposed to be like taking my neck brace off more and more. Personally, I'm gonna wait. I'm starting PT soon, and I would rather work with my physical therapist. I've been wearing my brace for like 6-7 months, so my neck muscles, even before surgery, are virtually gone. And I just think it's a lot to expect me to just go completely braceless with no neck muscles and a new fusion and new hardware. So I'm hoping to get into my physical therapist quickly. She is recommended by the EDS Society and is very knowledgeable about this surgery and EDS bodies, so I know she'll do right by my body. But I just want to work with her to make sure I'm being careful and doing the right things. So I'm hoping to start experimenting being without my brace a little bit. I'm supposed to sleep with my brace for the next couple months and use it in moving vehicles. I would say probably forever. My worst instability is at C5 and 6, and that was not fused, so yeah, I'll have that until that gets fused. So just wearing this in moving vehicles is going to be helpful in case of an accident or something. So post-surgery, I'm supposed to have princess posture. I've seen other people who went to my surgeon use that same terminology, so I assume that's something he says a lot, but I'm supposed to permanently have princess posture, which I'm fine with, except it's really hard for me to sit like that because my heart rate gets so fast. Like, just sitting up straight like that, my heart rate went up 10 beats per minute. Sitting like this, slouching, helps lower my heart rate a little bit. So I would love to have princess posture, but I don't think I could do that until I get my heart rate down. So that's where I am post-surgery. I hope maybe this is helpful to someone. Maybe it's just me talking into the abyss, but yeah, I'm hopeful that down the line somebody who is a week or a month post their surgery is able to find this.